Hello everyone and welcome to Greece from Home. Traveling opens the mind, broadens the horizon and calms the soul. We meet other people, we see different places and we appreciate more the world we're living in. We're facing difficult times, but traveling will be possible again. And we, the qualified tourist guides of Thessaloniki and Northern Greece, will be here to guide you to the beauties and the hidden gems of our region. So from home, let's take a look through the eyes of a qualified tourist guide. Καλώς ήρθατε. Welcome.
Thessaloniki is a 2,335 years old city named after a half-sister of Alexander the Great and active since the late 4th century BC, Roman, Byzantine and Ottoman period, all through the 20th century, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is the second largest city of Greece. Experience a walk along the seafront, the promenade, view the famous sunset, visit museums, monuments and taste the delicious food, wine and more. Thessaloniki, a great place to visit.
The Church of St. Demetrius, Rotunda, Hagia Sophia, the Church of Hieropetus, Hosius David and many more. Well, Thessaloniki has a rich Byzantine background. The city was actually the second most important majestic one in the entirety of the Byzantine Empire. Thessaloniki's churches preserve architecture, frescoes and mosaics from the whole Byzantine period. 15 Byzantine monuments are UNESCO's World Heritage Sites.
Thessaloniki has a really fascinating Jewish legacy. Just think that from the end of the 15th century, when thousands of Sephardic Jews arrived, till the Second World War, the Jewish community played a vital role in the history of the place. Today, a visit to the excellent Jewish museum is an eye-opening experience, but in my opinion, if you really want to trace and feel the Jewish past, you just have to walk around the city. The synagogues, the streets, the squares, the old railway station, the markets, the villas, the lost cemetery have still so many stories to reveal.
One of my favorite kind of guided tours are the so-called food tours. Greece is famous for its Mediterranean diet, and as guides, we show our visitors to all kinds of Greek markets, farms, wineries, and we taste delicious products, dishes and beverages with them. So when you come to Greece, let us guide you to our gastronomy secrets. As our ancestor Hippocrates said, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. Γεια μας!
Pella, the greatest of the Macedonian cities, birthplace of Alexander the Great. This capital in the past was a port, but who can imagine that? Take a journey to the heart of the Russian world, where the palace of Philip and Alexander once thrived. Walk the streets, imagine the noisy crowds of the biggest agora through the pulse of this cosmopolitan port. Large villas with mosaic floors, workshops, baths, tombs will give you the picture of this flourishing society. So, when you come to Greece, let us guide you to this unique experience.
The village of Veria is the site of the first capital of the ancient Macedonian kingdom. It was here that in 1977, archaeologists made one of the greatest discoveries of the 20th century in Greece. Unlooted royal tombs came to light, including the tomb of Philip II, father of Alexander the Great, containing priceless treasures. Today, an underground museum provides visitors with the opportunity to journey to the underworld and gain a glimpse into the lives and deaths of the ancient Macedonians.
If you're looking for a town rich in history and culture, Veria is your place to be. Influenced by St. Paul's visit in the 1st century AD, Veria takes you on a journey through time with its impressive number of Byzantine and post-Byzantine churches and the colorful Jewish quarter, where we can see one of the oldest synagogues in Greece. Visit Veria for its breathtaking view of the 1,000 flowering peach trees in springtime, and don't forget to taste the local wine of the region, which is said to be one of the best in Greece.
On the foothills of Mount Olympus, the ancient Greeks built a religious city called Dion. Dion owes its name to the father of all gods and of all human beings, Zeus, of course, because in Greek language he was also called Dies. So this was the religious center where the Macedonians used to gather and offer sacrifices to the Olympian gods, just like Alexander the Great when he celebrated the preparations for his famous campaign by making offerings and sacrifices dedicated to god Zeus.
Meteora, a unique geological phenomenon, a place between heaven and earth. On the top of the giant rocks, almost 1,000 years ago, the first monks found shelter and established an important monastic community. Today, 6 monasteries are still active. Visit Meteora and enjoy nature and the breathtaking view. Admire some of the finest post-Byzantine wall paintings and, believe me, have one of the most spiritual experiences of your life.
It is called the Lady of Northern Greece. Kastoria is a hidden lakeside treasure. Built on a narrow peninsula, mirrored in Orestiada Lake, offers you the opportunity to combine a relaxing and cultural stay. When the Swiss Byzantine scholar Henri Gregoire has visited Kastoria, noticed, if the Byzantine tradition is ever lost, the city of Kastoria is enough to recover it. So come and explore Kastoria.
I love Halkidiki, a pure natural paradise, and not only. Explore ancient Stagira, birthplace of philosopher Aristotle, Mount Athos, a living Byzantine museum. Inside the cave of Petralona lies the most ancient human skull in Europe, beautiful emerald beaches in the 3 peninsulas, colorful villages producing honey, olives and wine, a place for everyone. I will be waiting for you. Yes.
Let me guide you in Kavala, a region with a history of 6 millenniums of Greek, Roman and Ottoman presence, the birthplace of god Dionysus and the starting point of the expansion of Christianity in Europe. With numerous beaches and sightseeing opportunities, you can wander in the ancient city of Philippi, the Thasos Island, or in the old town of Kavala. Anyway, you will be delighted.
Did you know that religious tourism is the reason why we have guides today? In ancient times there was a priest. Today there is a tourist guide who talks about religion and answers the questions of a visitor who stands in awe before the thousands of Byzantine churches, mosques and synagogues. Especially in Northern Greece, one can follow the footsteps of St. Paul to discover the roots of Christianity, visit the monasteries of Meteora and Mount Athos, famous for their Byzantine architecture and treasures, or explore the UNESCO-listed Byzantine monuments of Thessaloniki. So, visit Northern Greece, one of the most religious destinations of the country.
Northern Greece is a magnificent place that should not be missed. Explore its history, monuments, cities, natural landscapes, and delicious food, along with a qualified licensed tourist guide of Greece. Visit our website, touristguides-ngreece.gr, and book a guide in one of 14 available languages for your next trip to Greece. Until then, stay safe, healthy, and connected with Greece by visiting greecefromhome.com. See you in Greece soon!